All right. Well, welcome to another one of these special guest interviews that I do. And for the ones that don't know me, I am Blangelika. I'm founder of I Am My Biggest Fan, and you know that I love doing these for fun. And we are here today. I'm at Blangelika's boutique, and I received this amazing special guest, and we've been following each other for a while. But you know, one of those that you follow and then you connect and like and share, and then we're like, oh my gosh, there she is. And now we have Ewelina. Ewelina helps women actually connect deeply with themselves and manifest. And who doesn't love manifest? And to manifest their visions, but the visions would align actions. You really want to have align actions. And it's so important for you to have that energy elevation and the intuitive guidance. So, but I'm not going to tell you what she does. I'm going to allow her to tell you and speak more of what she does, where she's from, and the brilliance of her work that she brings to this world. So, Alina, come and talk to us. Tell me more about you.
No, thank you, Blanca. I am so grateful also that we connect and sometimes the connections go, as you mentioned, here and there. And we meet here. And thank you for the lovely also introduction. And yeah, as you mentioned, for me, actually, I work with women to help them to connect deeper on deeper level with themselves because this is actually the most important part in our lives. This is not only the part for manifestation, but actually, I can say from there we manifest. And if we are disconnected, then we manifest also on the other things. And that's actually what I'm doing through that deep connection with ourselves, with our mind, body, heart, and spirit, actually all together in coherence to bring our vision to the reality. And that's what really, what lifts me up. And seeing other women also thrive with it. I work only with women because I do believe we have the natural gift. Of course, men have also, but women have the natural gift of intuition, and we can actually, allow this intuition to grow and to navigate it even stronger. Then we know what is good for us and what kind of action we need to take or we can take towards our vision. And of course, there is always process. Sometimes we can refine. There is not then directly that's action will bring us, but we also know what kind of action will bring us closer to the end destination. And that's very important to listen to ourselves. And that's what I'm standing for, actually. And visualization, this is also, of course, part of manifestation. I have also background of interior design, I'm just, I'm very creative, and I can see actually easily things, but not everyone have the skill, and that's why for me it's even better to bring to others to help them also awake this part of the visualization, because this part, when we visualize but in our minds, we can bring also that to our reality, and instead of using vision boards, because vision boards are very good. I of course I help also with it, but that's something external. And when we have in ourselves, then we really feel through ourselves, through our heart, and we see the pictures where we want to be surrendered. And that's actually the part of the of the work that I am doing. There is of course a lot of layers, and that's works actually also on our body or our emotions, and even balancing our hormones as women, because this also been part when I faced some obstacle in my life when I was disconnected, and actually when I came towards the journey to connect with myself again. And then actually this was automatically working on all areas of my life, also including the hormones, because at this moment during the disconnection, I also had some imbalance of the hormones. And no, that's what I'm doing.
It sounds fantastic. Where in the world are you?
Oh yeah, I am located in Europe. I am originally from Poland, but I live in Netherlands. Yeah, over 15 years now. That's quite long journey. Yeah, as
I
expat.
love that. I love it. I love your journey. It's amazing how I've been able to visualize since I was a little girl and have seen how I bring them to life. So you're totally, completely correct. And I love when people start embodying it. It's the pleasure of having that gift and bringing it to life because everything you visualize, it's already because it already exists. It's beautiful, but sometimes we are so blocked deeper in levels that we don't know. Then, but what if they find someone like you that could guide them into that amazing sense that you could bring to life all your amazing dreams and gifts and anything that you want in life, that it's actually aligned for you. I love that for you. So tell me something. What is in your life, in your personal turning point that led you to begin your healing journey?
What was actually the part of the disconnection because I started my expat journey. This was actually my dream. There was kind of vision. I will say it. I knew it. I will build. I wanted actually build my life outside my home country. This I knew it, and I was working towards it. Yeah, I didn't take the first chance, but later I decided and I went to it. And in the beginning it was really lovely. I was really excited, and even I knew it. I will work below my education. I was high educated, but even that this was not the issue because my dream was living outside my country. Yeah, get to know new cultures and everything. And this was yeah really the first fast like the first I guess year or whatever. This was really very exciting. But later. I returned to 3 weeks to my home country and come back here because this was so wonderful. But I couldn't work in this place when I was working because this was only for some season. And yeah, and actually this time I met yeah one guy, and this moment actually this was first I wasn't not sure if if actually this is like sometimes you have the whispers, and this moment I felt like I'm not sure, but he gave me the phone and I say, "Oh, okay, I don't want to give you my phone, I will think." And he say, "Okay, give me." And after a few days I connect with him. And actually, this was the start because I mentioned that because was actually the start when I took actually one step against the whispers, intuitive whispers, which shared that that's not your way. And yeah, later after 8 months, he asked me if I want to live with him because yeah, for me it was like I was yeah working somewhere else, and this was like very confused and actually this was against my core value because I was always at this moment I was now I am freely with it, but this time from my culture and everything this was like more when you want to live together then you should get married before and then live together. And actually I was also strong with it, with my value. This was also like strong because I was also believe I still believe, but I mean I am more freely now and with it, and this moment actually lead me to this connection. And from there actually I attract a lot of different things in my life. Really, this was in job and the relationship we've been together, but this was also like ups and downs, and you felt like every time you are on the luggage sitting then you never know yeah what can happen. And yeah, and this was the period of time when I knew it also my worth, because you deeply of course know, but you are like not strong enough to yeah to say it or whatever. I even worked later in place yeah when people complains a lot, and I never been this kind of person. Even my friends realized it and they said, yeah, you are very changed. And yeah, and I felt a little bit sadness. There was also home care, and you see people like you know they pass away, you see them one day and later they pass away and everything. And this was so affected me because I was also very sensitive and I couldn't actually handle that much. I didn't could maybe, you can call how you want or protection or whatever, but I couldn't make the space for me to make the boundaries or whatever. And but I knew also the other layers, that there is other way, because I also know my power. I knew it, and I want to also go into interior design and other things. And I start slowly first with some YouTube, of course. I close some doors and the relationships and other things and the work, change the place. And slowly, I first with YouTube, with Tony Robbins, first like YouTube. This was when I listened to him. Later, I joined his program, and I joined other mentors. And, like step by step, you build it, the muscle, even with the intuition. And then, I tested also later, like with small steps, like, sometimes you think, no, let's go this way, but your intuition said you go this way. And sometimes to check it, the best is to test it. And if your intuition say you don't go this way, but to test, in this case, you can test it and go this way. And when I check it, for instance, sometimes you met some people which you don't wanted meet, maybe from from this part when you was this, but on which frequency was your intuitions. And this is also a way what was helped me actually to go towards this journey. And from that was the moment when I felt really disconnect, and I went slowly building, and took some time. But I know that's what brought me actually to this way. And actually manifestation, because later on I started also with mentorship, first for women, expat women, to help them with building the strong mindset. And actually I felt also, sometimes some mentors teach you how to navigate, how to narrow down. But I felt also this was like not complete. There was something missing. And actually, because of this whole process, as kid, actually, I was into manifestation, because I wrote down also my, some desires or whatever, and this all come true. Almost three things I really refined, but the rest came. And actually this I knew it. And with all the steps, I returned home to myself, and start this journey. But actually I knew it all the life, but sometimes we have to disconnect ourselves to to come back home and to navigate from there. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. That's so empowering. And you're right. Sometimes everything makes sense once we come back home. You're like, oh, you already knew that. What's wrong with you? It's okay. Love yourself more. Love yourself more. And that's what I tell myself, love yourself more. And that's what I teach my clients. But oh my God. So what healing modality or mindset shift, other than your visualization that it's so impressive, shift everything for you?
Definitely, maybe for the first, because I use it really a lot, and I use also a lot, but definitely also meditation with sound, but also the voice, the guided meditation. This helped me really a lot to go deeper to myself. But actually at the beginning first, maybe this is for someone who is like phase when you are fully disconnected and you want to reconnect with yourself. That the binaural sounds with voice. I had mentor, which he was really this Jonas Raff, maybe probably you know this from Secret, but he created also the binaural sound exercises with everything, and this really make a lot of shift for myself as well. Because of course, like you come back to the confidence also, because of course when I disconnect myself with the confidence to myself, because otherwise you will not take this road. But because you are not confident enough, you didn't, yeah, maybe not fully, then not trust fully to yourself, but can be. But I was maybe not then lucky, but I choose to not go deeper in that. Only I choose to actually try from it. But I could also choose that go down with it. And yeah, and actually this was the most important for me. The what helped me actually then the binaural sounds with yeah, with actually what I also create now for my clients. Like I know where this person is. I'm working also very intuitive and recording the sounds, also the voice note and what she really needs on this or need actually not the need, but I know what will bring her the result, which she is looking for also. And I know what, yeah, everyone have uniqueness, and sometimes some person needs more creativity, and yeah, with the right words you can also awaken. But this what helped me the most, the meditations and the binaural sounds with voice. And later, of course, also dance. I can say it. I've been dancing really for 6 hours a day because I was really almost professional dancing. Then was really I've been also in some places where then we dance with my dance partner, but this was really very powerful because you get a lot of energy, and of course in your body is also storage everything, all emotions. And and this was also actually, I can say that this was also the the way that helped me as well, together with healthy food. That's I guess that there are actually the foundation that when you didn't look at it, but actually this is also very, very, very important. And movement. There is so many things which I implemented, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you continue to implement a lot. The more you grow, the more you want to, because you feel so good and it makes you feel so aligned with your best version of yourself. And there's more room for us to grow. But movement, it's so important. And I love dancing. I love dancing. It just makes me happy and it makes me more confident. And it just, I walk into a room and it's like, oh my gosh. And yes, I can understand, but 6 hours, that's impressive. I love you. Oh my God, that's impressive. I love that. And that, see, you had something out of your sleeve. I was a professional dancer, she said. And I didn't know that. That is amazing. Congratulations. So even better than your flow was just coming out naturally too, not only as a choreography, but also naturally. It's beautiful. I love that for you. When did you realize that your story had the power to impact others?
Where actually first moment, and I can say it, I didn't knew it, I didn't thought of, but now looking back, then this moment when I've been in this relationship, actually I already nurtured this partner, because this was not then we had a lot of different culture things and whatever. But this moment when we've been together, he was actually a long time student. And with our relationship during 2 years, he finished what he was constantly procrastinating. And and actually this was the start, which I didn't know it, but now I think this was something deep with me. Then I need actually, I wish to help other people also to, to bring them back to to their better life. And from there, and when I started actually before COVID, my offline business, then I was actually intent to actually work online. And and this was actually guiding me to where I am now, because this was like, I met one mentor and he said, would you like to actually work online and as coach? And I thought, okay, this was actually what I wanted.
I'm so proud of you. That, see, it's like everything happens always at the divine timing. I love that. Yes, amazing. And What is one self-love ritual you cannot live without? Of course, we do so many things, but there's only one that you can't just live without.
Then sit in quietness, really disconnect from everything around, the best in the nature, but even at home, sometimes there is quite busy, whatever, and just close your eyes for really some moments and just breathe even through your mind, because there are different exercise with breathing, but really like through your mind, then you calm your state. On this moment I don't have that, but in at the beginning, when I was not fully peaceful, then sometimes you have to come back to home, and that's really really powerful. That's for me is like the stillness give and breathing, and focusing also on the place where are you breathing, or this is to your mind or to your belly or to other area of your, then just focus and stay there grounded, then you are just in this moment, this present moment there. And that's what actually ground me always, even if sometimes is many things happening and not always maybe exactly towards us, but with the environment around us. And to quickly ground ourselves, and that's what is the most helping me. Or even standing in pose of standing on one leg and just keep your hands up, and that's kind of, of course you can talk like yoga or whatever, but that's also helped me, because then you focus just on your body, and of course keeping also focusing on it, being intent of it. That's what helps me most.
That's lovely. I love that. The present of the now. It's now. And now is the moment here. Now just being there present. And let me tell you, at times I do it and I still get one or two thoughts. And I said, okay, self, self, it's time. Focus on one thing. And I literally put a dot somewhere in my vision. And that has helped for me to just whoop, and just little things like that. Just keep trying. And I always tell people, just try it on and see what happens. So yes, the present that is so powerful, very powerful. I had to read a book actually, The Power of Now, in order to help me with that. That was an amazing, really good book to be present in your present moment. But it's a continuance of, to me, I felt that it's a continuance of practice as well. If when you're being called from different places, I think it's so important for you to come back home. That's the best way to just calm everything. Oh, I love that for you. How did healing and self-love shift your relationship with money?
Yeah, that's also, of course, because when you heal yourself, then you heal also a lot of areas of your life. However, I can say that even in those disconnection moments, there was not then I was really like having some issue with money. This was not really the case. Of course, I was not millionaire, and maybe never thought of it to become one. But there was not like a huge issue. But when you heal, of course, then But there are moments when of course, and sometimes when you manifest too many things, then it's also because even 2 years ago I manifest something very fast, because now I manifest very fast. And sometimes, the capacity is actually not not so strong, but this effect, but allow us to find a way for it to resolve that, even because I manifest my dream apartment, and without fully having the sources. And a year later I manifest also, I wanted actually gift my sister with one apartment, and I manifested again, only I couldn't give her fully as I wished. Then I do that partly, like but and sometimes, but this is the way, of course. That's the best, when you heal yourself and you have fully capacity. But even if you have, then it will always show up some, or I think so, and then show always some new opportunity, which maybe you wish it or whatever. And this is on you, always take the action, and the solutions will come, because the sources will always follow. And that's what I am thinking of. But of course, yeah, there is a lot of things, but the healing, yeah, about this area, I cannot say because many times I could say no to things, and I say yes, and even investing in mentors before when I was earning less and less than, for instance, like let's say I earn at 2 or 3,000 euros and the investment was 10,000. But I find a way because this was very important. I knew that is worth it. And yeah, and I can say, of course, healing helps you also because this affects all areas because you get more clients or even work when you work at, because even maybe in this moment when I was disconnected, I was working somewhere, but I attract other opportunities of work where actually I was working really without the complaining because I was other person. Actually, I also earn more, and yeah, and actually this way maybe this I can say then this kind of way also healing affects you because you do other things, and yeah, your material things are also unfolding. That's yes.
It is so important that you said, you had 3,000 and it was costly, I don't know, 10,000, but you always worked for, you visualized it, you made it happen because everything it's there for you. Um, I don't think I will ever see myself not invested in myself because there's gonna be a point in your life that you have to invest. I mean, I remember there was times I'm like, no, do you need to invest? And then I started looking for my mentorships and then this and courses and classes. And now I help people with those, but it's amazing. And I love the fact that you mentioned that because I'm here to tell everyone that it's watching us that anything it's possible. It's you believing in yourself and allowing yourself to just be there in your present moment and allow the moment to surrender to receive. You deserve to receive. It's your birthright. You're receiving to help others. What a gift. That's a beautiful gift. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing that because that brought me back to when I said, oh, it's time to invest.
Yes, but this is exactly, when you say yes to yourself, no matter what kind of opportunity is, then you say yes. Even I can say now this example here for me where I'm living. This was actually, yeah, I visualized that because I love nature and this home is also with wood and everything. And but if I could also say no, because this moment was for me, hey, but yeah, this is too fast or whatever. And when you know that's, and of course there is always stretching because when you have something and you want more, no matter what is it, doesn't need to be also material things. Sometimes you want, even I am also now very deeper with spirituality, and sometimes the knowing these things and trusting them, and that's also there's a stretching because you don't know, you don't want to know everything because sometimes it's scary, of course, but this is also like way, but when we say yes to ourselves, no matter which way, and then we open also doors, we open also possibilities, we even open ourselves to different connections, yeah, even like we are today here today. If I never start, or if I say it maybe the first mentor, no, sorry, I will not, maybe I will never came to the coaching industry or whatever. That's why this is first, like, open ourselves for it, and from there will be always solutions, because even in this moment when we are often less connected with each other or whatever, there are of course lessons, but from other sides, yeah, the spirit is always taking us back. Only we need to find out the way, and the best is always to listen to ourselves, because when we listen, then we not need to have so many lessons.
Yes, yes, that's right. The less pain we have to go through. Not, not anymore, because this year, 2025, has been off the chain. but I seen it coming, because in order for me to receive the new version of me, I had to let go of a lot of things, and that included leaving corporate and allowing myself to grieve from that. There was like older pains, and I'm like, no, I wasn't ready for this now. But yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. This is what I wanted for 17 years. And I'm like, okay, I'm on it. And I always say that at the moment, but now it's like the more work you do, the easier it gets, even though that you have to go through the challenges. And so it's so important for people to listen to the story so they could get that empowerment and say, I own it. Let's go do it. And become your biggest fan. Always seek for the best version of yourself. You're not alone. We have done it. We continue to do it. This is not the ending. I mean, to every level of our game, because I think of my life a game. I'm gonna go to a different stage, and this is, I get that already synced in. All right, what's next? What's next? And they just come and pile up until you continue to learn and continue to learn. Because if you're not gonna learn, you're gonna stay stuck. And I don't like feeling like that. So that's why I always embrace, and I always just share the most beautiful um, joy and love for you to know that you are capable of so many things. And I love what you're sharing. I love your story. So tell us, where can people connect with you and find you?
No, I'm mostly on Facebook. Maybe if you will share the link, will be easier with them. But my name is Eva, and Lina is like splits my full name because there is always a lot of complication to pronounce it. And on my website, then is positivemindset.com. Where actually they can get to know me better, and of course follow me through my website, or see also what kind of programs I have, or even for those who are less connect with themselves. Actually, this year is also published a CEO author book, where we actually give back to the kids in Javalery. And by this way, then maybe some of ladies can also transform their lives through the stories, not only my story, but other stories, but also help to those kids. Then there is also way to find on my website. And and actually, if some of them would like to join my upcoming, actually, this is something, my new creation. I will host 5-day date with yourself and with your vision. This will be from 11th August till 15th August. And then they can also, join, and then sign up or join. And this will be lovely, this way to connect, of course. And they can see also how I work, because I use different modality. But for me, it's actually the most important, the results, and not the what you practice. And because I said, I work also very intuitively, then sometimes I just feel what needs to be brought to the room. And that's how they can find me.
Perfect. And I will link at the end on the description so everyone could actually follow her and look for her and talk to her. I bet if you follow her and send her a message, don't be weird. Just find her a message, said, hey, I found you with Blangelika. I found you where I am my biggest fan, and make new friends, because we are here to provide you with long-lasting friends. And why not? Why not join her and her thrive and see what she's about? And that's what we grow. I'm telling you, everyone that it's willing to help you, it's gonna provide something that you will love and enjoy to better yourself, to become the best version, become your biggest fan. I don't know, whatever you want to be, but there's so amazing tools for you to just grab in. And I'm pretty certain that she will have a space for you. So thank you so much. Do you have any currently offers or any events or gifts that you're willing to share with the audience today?
Yes, and actually the 5-day, the upcoming, event. Actually, no, this I will not call it event. This is kind of experience date with yourself. This is very intimate space. I prefer to work especially mostly one-on-one, but in the spaces where is less people, but I can give much more value, and that's how I work. Then if someone expect like even for 1,000 people or whatever, then that's not will be the space for them. But if they like the intimacy and where they can also ask me questions or whatever, that's the space, and this will be host upcoming.
Yeah, I think small groups are more attention to detail, and I think it's an amazing what you're doing in small groups. There's no right or wrong, whoever wants to do it the way they do. I also prefer smaller groups where you could see the transformation going really fast. Because you could probably get to each and one of them. At times in a room with 100 people, it's so hard to get to one of them. It will take months for them to realize, hey, I have a question. Can I get an answer? So that's what's good about smaller spaces. And you heard that right. August 5th, correct? August 5th.
11th.
Oh,
11th.
August 11th, and it's 5 days.
Yes.
Perfect. August 11th is 5 days. You still have time. So connect with her on Facebook. I will drop all the information below. And why not? Why not yourself? Just give yourself, just try it on. Just try it on. And if you were to finish this sentence for everyone, for you, for me, and for all of us, the world needs more of.
Yeah, women with the warm heart with themselves, and and being actually authentic to themselves, because when we are authentic to ourselves, we are authentic to the world around us, and we can make the world really wonderful space to breathe in, to be, just be, and and feel better. That's what I can say.
Oh, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. We're here. This is an amazing space by I am my biggest fan. And for the ones that don't know me, thank you so much, Miss Beautiful. And for the ones that don't know me again, I am Blangelika, Blanca Angelica, whatever you want to call me. It doesn't matter to me, but I always know about Blangelika. Um, and I am founder of I Am My Biggest Fan, store owner of Blangelica's Boutique, and I'm just sharing love all the way, empowerment, self-love, and wealth. I love what I do. I am grateful and appreciative to have this safe space to share with other amazing creatives and visionaries and founders and CEOs, and entrepreneurs, business owners, because we have them all. And why not share this space for you, for me, and for all of us together? Because together we grow. And when one rises, the other ones too rises. And we're here to hold your hand in this space. So thank you for watching us, and just stay connected and go connect. Go connect. Thank you.